Hi, I'm Jason. This is Rebecca. We're from the United States Office of Personnel Management. And I'd like to give you a hypothetical day in the life of a federal employee. It's 7:55. It's Friday. You get up. Ow, tooth hurts. I got to go to the dentist. Call my boss. I'm going to be in late. I got to go to the dentist. Go to the dentist. Dentist says, great, get right in here. We'll help you with that tooth. Oh, by the way, we had a robbery last night. Somebody was looking for opioids. All my instruments are gone, and all my anesthetic is gone. Here's a shot of whiskey as she ties a string to the doorknob. So you're done with that? It's lunchtime. You've been at work for a couple of hours. You're going to your high school class reunion. You pull up over there in front of McCormick and Schmitt's, and your frenemy, your high school rival, shows up, driving her brand new Lambo, money piling out of the door. Money. This is a good day. So you go back to work, and you check your calendar for the last couple of hours, and it's 4 p.m. on a Friday afternoon, and you see that your boss has scheduled your annual performance review. If I asked most of you federal employees out there, pick any pain you want to get rid of and keep one, they're like, bring on the dentist and park me by the Lambo because my performance appraisal sucks so bad. For 75% of the federal workforce, we're still using a 100-year-old paper-based process with questionable standards. When we can find the actual paper it's printed on, sometimes our bosses have changed the standards without giving us a chance to sign it. We are killing trees, we are taking too much time, and we are spending a ton of money on something that as human beings, we fundamentally crave. We want to know how we're doing. And we want to know that we're being evaluated on fair standards that reasonably evaluate how we're doing against the things that matter. And we're just not getting it done. We're not getting it done because 3/4 of the government are clinging to this antiquated process that none of us like, and we all just want to get through. There's a better way. We knew we had to do something about that, and so we did. Dr. Ayers?
Oh, I turned it off and not on. Here we go. So for the 2.1 million federal employees, we at OPM came up with a solution to fix the federal performance management process and to transform the way that we do performance management across the federal government. So let me ask, by show of hands, how many of you work or have worked for the federal government at some point? I know this is a public-private partnership. How many of you have had paper performance plans at some point in your career in the federal government? Absolutely. And so we said to ourselves at OPM, we need a solution, we need to do better, we need to put our dent in the universe with a piece of technology that's going to transform how we do this. And so what did we do? We created USA Performance. Believe it or not, and I'm going to say this tongue-in-cheek, there are 152 different ways that a federal agency can create a performance plan. There are different summary rating patterns, there are different derivation formulas, there are different processes and signature points throughout the performance management process. And this is great for the federal government because it allows us to individually rate you and evaluate your performance in a way that's meaningful for the business needs of your federal agency. But it's also horrible when it comes to try to automate it. And so what has happened? For the big agencies that have the money, they go out, they bring in a private sector company, and they spend millions, and they automate the process to try to get those pieces of paper off. And we at OPM felt that we had the responsibility to offer a cost-effective way in which agencies could automate that process. And so what did we do? We took those 152 different ways and created a single instance, a single platform that any agency can adopt. It's developed, hosted and maintained by OPM, and is offered to our agencies as a software as a service, cloud-based service. Turnkey, they come on, every person, those 2.1 million federal employees can turn on and have a plan that is at their fingertips, that is easy for them to interact and use. So to date, we have nearly 3,000 actually at this point. These dates, there's so many people joining the system, the data, we can't keep up with it. Nearly 3,000 different performance plan templates. Not individual plans, these are plan templates that different employees use. 1 and 3 senior executives use our system. For the first time, we're beginning to see across the board a streamlined, standardized way in which we evaluate the senior executives across the federal government using USA Performance. It's been an incredible journey. We're so excited to be here. We're equally amazed to have made it to this point and to be considered for this because we're doing what we want to do. We're doing what we love. We're transforming government. Please vote for us. We'd love your support because we believe we're making a difference here for all of America.
Woohoo!